So yeah, I saw this movie all the way back in the first week of February. I finally was able to see it. Came to a theater near me. This was my most anticipated movie of last year, or one of them in the top, really. One I wanted to see so bad, and I finally got to see it the first weekend of February. And then I got the cold, I got the flu, a lot of things were getting in the way of me filming my review. Then when I finally got it, it accidentally got deleted. A lot of pain in the ass. The Oscars came and went. We already know what awards won and didn't, but I owe it to this movie. I need to sit down and talk about it. Here's my review. It had to be done. La La Land is written and directed by Damien, Chazelle, the same guy who brought us Whiplash, the badass drumming movie with Miles Teller, and it stars Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling. And the film follows two people, Mia and Sebastian. Emma Stone plays Mia. She's just in love with film, wants to be an actress. That's her dream in life. And Sebastian, same way for music. He loves jazz. He loves old school jazz. It's dying. He wants to bring it back, start his own club. Two people with dreams, passion, something they really care about. Then they come together to form an absolutely adorable little romance. They fall in love and they're chasing their dreams. And it's also an ode to old school type musicals. We got song and dance numbers in an old Hollywood style, and it's absolutely wonderful. To the heavens, I was screaming it when I finally saw it. I was so disappointed with all the delays that kept getting in the way of me doing my review for this. I wanted to talk about it from the second I saw it. And seriously, the flu sucks. Fuck the flu. That just ruins everything. This movie I was in love with, and I was screaming from the second it was over. There was a couple things I was like, Emma Stone's gonna win the Oscar for this. This has to get Best Picture, Best Director, come on. And how did the Oscars actually turn out? Well, a little bit different than I had presumed. I got director and actress right for sure, but the Best Picture thing, yeah, that went another way. Yeah, I absolutely adored this movie to death. Loved it. And I loved Whiplash. That was one of my favorite movies of 2014, I believe, that came out. That was really good. And this one, equally so, even more so in my opinion. This is, in my opinion, a better movie just because I liked it more. This hits some of my sweet spots, one of which, Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling movies. I love both of them. Ryan Gosling's one of my favorite actors. Emma Stone's my favorite actress. I adore them. And together, they're absolutely fucking adorable. Crazy Stupid Love. They're wonderful. And Gangster Squad, not a very good movie, but together they bring magic. And to this, the best material they can to work off, and they're just wonderful together. They have chemistry, they have a spark to it, they just play off each other incredibly well, and their performances in the movie are equally as wonderful as just them together being adorable. Because Emma Stone, I was saying it, she had to win the Oscar for this. She was so good. This is a career best for her. Really wonderful. And because it's also a singing and dance thing, let's talk about the singing, because Emma Stone sings in this, and she has the one certain one, the audition song, where I when it ended, I said, Oscar, and that has to get Best Song. It didn't get Best Song, but I figured she'll win an Oscar. She was that good. A powerhouse performance, absolutely wonderful. And then Ryan Gosling, equally good. One of his better performances in his career. I always stand up as Drive being his best. That's just me, but I still thought he was really good too. They both sell the passion of what they care about. They sell the romance, but they sell their passion. Mia, you tell she wants to be an actress, and all the struggles as someone who's broken down over the years of trying and still hasn't succeeded, still hasn't really accomplished the dream, but still going for it, but giving up a little bit on life in that aspect. And then Sebastian, the undying love for jazz, and that's what's so important to him. And then Ryan Gosling, a la Miles Teller for Whiplash, where he learned how to drum like a badass. Ryan Gosling's doing the piano, doing a good job, really crushes it. And as singing goes, they both have good songs, they're both good. They're good for the movie, which is to say, I don't foresee them going in a career of becoming famous musicians, nor do I want them to. I want them to be actors, but for the movie, they're really good. And I will say, you know, you think, oh, well, yeah, they're good, but maybe a professional musician could do better. And yet at the Oscars, we had John Legend, who was in this movie, do their songs not nearly as well. There's something about it. They're perfect for the songs. The songs throughout are wonderful, really good. And the music, because it's just, songs are really good. And the music backing up the songs and the overall score also really wonderful. And the little dance numbers, the song and dance numbers throughout, really fun, really enjoyable. I like that. It felt very old Hollywood. Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone have one particularly. The Lovely Night song, you know, the one with all the purple, that one really reminded me of something you'd seen in an old Hollywood musical. Really well put together, choreographed, planned out, great music, and the filmmaking involved, Damien Chazelle, the guy crushes it. As far as writing, it's a good movie about people that you get on board because they're passionate about something. And when you see a movie where people are driven, they have a drive and a real passion for something, you get into them. You really like them as characters. The writing is good. The direction is where it really stands out because he does wonderful work with the camera. Great choice of shots, long takes, like I said. The song and dance numbers, at times you just get astounded, like, wow, this is all going on, all the choreography involved, and it's doing it in like one take? Are you kidding me? That's pretty badass. And there's also a lot of maturity to the filmmaking here, because there's certain decisions throughout the movie where it's like, yeah, that's a mature adult type thing you want to see done. Makes sense. They're telling a good dramatic story, and it's just a lot of fun, incredibly fun to see them. Again, it's just, I ship them so hard, Ryan and Emma. They're so adorable, but also a good story going on. People that have a dream, a passion. It's a movie for dreamers. People that love something and have a passion and want to do something, have a goal they want to achieve, reaching for the stars. You know, it's for people like that. So I felt a little bit inspired by the movie, and I felt like the movie reached and touched me in the heart a little bit, and it was talking to me. The movie's incredibly uplifting, fun, enjoyable, a blast to watch, and it has some dark, dramatic moments where you get a little sad, a little bummed up, where it really, the heartstrings it was touching and inspiring me, it might wrap them up in a knot and give them a few tugs, like, it went for it at times. And overall, the movie, the whole thing, absolutely every part of the movie I loved. I don't have a complaint. I don't have a nit to pick about it. I adored it. And I really looked around, and I've heard a lot of opinions on it. The movie, it was so hyped going in, and it had some backlash because it was winning all these awards. There was a backlash of people going, it's not that good, whatever. It actually is. I'm not just saying it now because the time has come and gone and the Oscars and this and that. I would have said this from day one after I'd seen it. If I didn't get the fucking flu, I would have been saying this. I adore this movie. The music, the dances, the songs, the acting, the directing, everything about it, wonderful. The cinematography, a beautiful looking movie, great use of colors. I absolutely adored every second of it. It felt like a movie that was speaking to me as someone with dreams. I really connected to Mia. You know, I love film. I want to be in film and stuff and make films. I connected to this movie, the story, everything about the movie clicked with me. Everything worked wonderfully. I adored La La Land to death. I didn't do my top 10 films of the year yet. That's getting very close to being done now. I've seen pretty much everything. I just need to make it, so I won't say where that falls in the list. But I don't dislike a thing about it. I love and adore this entire movie. The movie's a real love letter to dreamers and people with passions, and it's not afraid to have some harsh realities and mature moments to it. I adore La La Land to death. I would give it an A+, my highest. If there was anything higher than an A+, it would get that. I just love this movie to death. Absolutely adored it, every second of it. I want to give it a big hug. I like it so much. Yes. So comment below, tell me your thoughts on La La Land, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.